And just do it sideways.
Yeah, like do it like this.
Yeah.
Do it like these.
Is it recording?
No, 1, 2, 3.
All right, 3, 2, and 1. Hell yeah, bro. Shit, bro. What the fuck? It's been a while, dude. It's been at least a fucking year, but bro, Armando here with Brutal Underground. I'm fucking here with Ampolla, bro. What the fuck? Hey, yo, introduce yourselves.
I'm Mason.
Hell yeah.
From Ampolla.
I'm Onyx.
Onyx, fuck yeah, dude. So fucking, you guys are from Chicago, dude. How was the drive over here, first of all, dude? That shit must have been fucking, dude. These motherfuckers drove over here, dude.
It was exhausting as fuck. Honestly, yeah? I'm flying next time. Legit. I'm not doing that shit again. Unless if there's other people driving with me.
Yeah, it was boo-boo. It was really butt-ass. Yeah, it was really bad.
What was your all's favorite part about the whole drive? What was your all's favorite and like least favorite part of the whole thing?
Okay, my most favorite was going through the mountains in Colorado. Colorado was really beautiful. It was really good. My least favorite was going through fucking Iowa and Nebraska. It's just field and smells like shit, like just farms. And like I got like 3 hours of sleep at some random hotel parking lot. And yeah, it was bad. It was really bad.
Like, chew on it. What's your favorite part?
It was like, the view, like he said.
Yeah.
Also, being able to sleep in with my girl, shit, it was comfy. Up until that 4 a.m. sleep, bro. That shit was ass, bro.
Yeah, y'all want to tell us about that 4 a.m. controversy? What happened there?
What happened, Mason?
Yeah, what happened, Mason?
The 4 a.m. controversy. I don't fucking know.
We just woke up pretty shitty, you know.
Yeah,
We
dude.
slept in a hotel parking lot. And
We went to like the gas station after, and then like originally like we parked in some random hotel, and it was just so hot in the car. Like I tried to leave the windows open, and that didn't help. So we like went to a gas station, just like try to get like food and drinks, whatever, just stay awake. And we just ended up driving to another hotel parking lot. And just slept for. I slept for 3 hours. I couldn't. When I woke up, I couldn't see right. Like it was all like blurry and shit.
Yeah, you guys can come start setting shit
Yeah, that's
up.
the homie Zodiac. But fucking, anyways, bro, fucking Chicago, dude. Like, what can you tell us about being from there? What's the scene like over there? I know you said that shit's pretty fucking dead, dude. Like, tell us more about it.
It can be pretty dead at times. I'm not gonna lie, especially during the winter because it's all snowy, cold. Nobody can get around. Nobody wants to get around. It just depends. I mean, the bands, like, there's some really great bands out there, like ones that we've played with, but like, I don't know, dude. It's just the scene out there. It could just be pretty like rough sometimes, you know, whether it be because of just venue or, you know, or just like, I guess, just bad communication between like bands and stuff or venues, you know. There's like last year was probably like our best time playing out there in the scene because there was actually like it was pretty active. There was a lot of people showing up to the shows. There was like, you know, it was just it spread out a lot. But recently it's just been kind of like. It's been all right. Like I'm still always happy to play with the bands out there. You know, there's some new ones coming out too, with some new shit that like, you know, they're just starting, and you know, props to them because, you know, they keep adding. You know, it's funny because out there a lot of it is just the same people with different side projects. To be honest, yeah, a lot of it's like just side projects and stuff. And us too. Like we're part of it. You know, like yeah.
You guys got anything else going on, or like what other brands you got?
Anesthesis. We have like what is like Gorgon mint score kind of
like,
shit. Yeah. We got a little like 2-piece band. It's called Anesthesis, and he has heinous disembowelment with Dimas.
Yeah, shout out to Demas. Heinous Disembowelment. It's based in drums.
Oh yeah, we love that shit.
Fucking DXM, bro.
DXM, yeah, DXM.
Are you guys
Our
part of
brothers.
DXM?
I'm
is.
from DXM.
Oh, you're from
I am
DXM? Oh,
yeah,
damn, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Fucking, you want to
that's
give us
the
a bit
main
more
shit.
about that?
Yeah. Right now it's just me and my brother Olin. So shout out Olin. We just been writing hella shit because we started doing like little shit, and then I didn't really fuck with it. So like I was like, bro, I need to get better. So I just took a break, and then we just dropped the single right now. So yeah, fuck with the single.
Hell yeah.
Go listen to that shit, dude. So yeah, Onyx from DXM, he's filling in for the homie Seb back at home. Unfortunately, couldn't make it, so he's just doing guitar while I do drums. Usually, me and Seb switch off like instruments during our set. We do like 5, 6, 7 songs each, you know, and then we switch. But right now it's just I'm drums, he's guitar. We both do vocals.
And how long have you guys been playing like your respective instruments and stuff?
Shit, I've been playing. I don't know, man. I've been playing. I started with keyboard when I was like a little ass kid, and then the guitar. I started guitar when I was like 13, and then drums at like 16, 17.
Child prodigy type shit.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, same with like this.
Same shit with me,
Yeah.
bro. Like, when I was little, I just started playing piano and shit like that. I would like use the Yamaha keyboard and shit. And then
the Yamaha, bro.
Damn, so y'all
fucking-
kind of got like
we got the same shit,
similar,
bro.
yeah?
That's why we clicked, for real.
Hell yeah, fucking.
That's basically it. And then I was just doing like all the other instruments. Like,
Oh.
I joined the band. I was doing bass and shit for a little while, and then I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm gonna learn guitar." So then that was like in fucking 7th and 8th grade. But
Nice.
before that, I was still writing music, and then up until now, I just been doing that shit, just every instrument.
Hell yeah.
Same. Any instrument I can get a hold of, I just try to learn it. You know.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking the goal. Fucking, but like, what do you guys like think that it was like growing up Chicago? Like, what part of Chicago are both of you guys from? First of all,
Well, I'm more of outskirts, Joliet
Outskirts?
area. Yeah.
Okay.
I honestly, I kind of just sometimes I just say Chicago because it's like simpler than just saying like a specific like town that nobody knows that much. You know,
Yeah.
because I mean it's still I think it's considered Chicagoland a little bit.
you want to
But,
shout out your town? Maybe they'll fucking know that.
I mean, I just said it's like Joliet area. You know,
Okay.
pretty much.
Okay, Juliet.
He lives over. I don't know.
I grew up in like Hermosa Park, Humboldt Park and shit like that, so it was pretty rough over there when I was little. Yeah, I seen a lot of shit, but then I ended up moving up to like a suburb, like by like Oaklawn and shit like that, and then now I'm up in Hillside, so that's by like Melrose Park and shit like that. It's tough, you know, it's normal. Thing is, it's just pretty dead out there. Like, it's not really shit.
It's low key like it's really boring at times. Like that's why like I love it here. I'm pretty sure he loves it out here. Like we low key just want to move out here. Like and like hopefully I want to move out here in the next like few years. But I fuck with the West Coast so much. Like it's my place.
Speaking of that, like, what would y'all describe your guys' scene like? Let's see. First of all, in 3 easy words, and then in depth. Like, tell me.
Man,
3 easy words first.
3 easy words.
You got it. I know my words, bro.
Chill. Well, I mean, just tame. I guess it's
Yeah.
not too crazy. It's tame. It's surprising, and that last word, I don't know. Rough.
Yeah.
The scene, right?
The scene, yeah, the scene. The
Yeah.
scene,
Yeah.
yeah.
A lot of hardcore, bro. Hardcore is one word, bro.
Okay.
And then what else? Old grindheads. For real. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it, low key.
A lot of OG grinders out in Chicago. Seriously.
And what would you describe your experience out there in the scene like? Like actually being to the shows, like meeting the people.
It's all right. It's pretty good. I mean, I've made some really great friends and connections from other bands, and like they're really like nice people, and you know, it's chill for me. I don't really get involved in anything like crazy, you know. Like I just low key just show up, watch people play, then I play, then like just leave, you know.
What about you, for you, bro?
Wait, what's the question again?
Like, what would you describe, like, you know, the scene from your perspective, like any experiences?
How do you feel?
It was cool. I mean, we played together at this one place called Albion for a little while. You know, we were doing that shit for a while, and it was kind of booming. But it's kind of dead, low key.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the shit out there is kind of dead, so it's not as active as it is out here. Yeah, that's pretty much it though.
Fucking,
Yeah.
like, speaking of that, I was seeing, like, what's the craziest thing you guys have come across over there? Like, you know what I mean?
Oh man.
I think I'm kind of now.
Yeah.
Well, you go first. I gotta think.
At Albion, it's just a lot of drug abuse. I mean, it's everywhere and shit like that, but not too much really. A lot of corny stuff too. Bro, a lot of corny shit.
Like, describe corny. Like, what do you mean corny?
Just people
Like,
being,
if you
just
don't
people
have to.
being just kind of like a little like I don't know, just too drugged out of their mind, weird, you know, like
Yeah.
too
Or
too
even,
fucked
like,
up.
just the young people that just be like, I don't want to say that because that might get, you know, but you know, just like some of the dance moves. Some dance moves,
Okay, yeah, I get you. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. For me, it's just like whenever like someone's like too fucked up and they're just like being goofy, like it's like just like kind of cringe and annoying. It's too much.
So-
They be doing too much, you know. I'm just glad that we've never like had problems with people like crashing our gear and stuff. So I, you know.
Shout out dishwasher.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, I remember.
What's up?
My ex guitarist got his fucking cab thrown up on, bro.
Yeah, that was pretty rough by fucking NASCAR Aloe, bro. What was it?
NASCAR Aloe.
It was,
Oh,
I
shit.
filled in on vocals for DXM, and apparently I guess NASCAR Aloe and what was it, Kill
Reject the Arena shit.
Reject Arena
All
or
those
Kill.
dudes.
So one of them, whatever, puked on their shit.
Yeah.
But one of them picked a who's
Yeah,
your
I think it was
shit.
NASCAR,
No, it was his
bro.
ex-guitarist.
Bro. They
Fuck,
puked on
dude.
shit, bro.
That's
Yeah.
kind of fucking bullshit,
It
though.
is
Like, what
bogus.
the
It's
fuck?
bogus. Yeah. But
What'd y'all do about that? Like, what did y'all
I
end up
don't know.
doing?
What did you guys do?
I think they kind of just made sure we got paid because they weren't gonna pay
Okay,
us. So we were
okay.
just
Yeah,
like,
they were-
hey, bro, let's get
They
paid.
weren't gonna pay
No,
y'all?
they weren't gonna pay us, bro. It was like a sold out show and everything.
They're kind
bro.
of weren't they like throwing a fit or whatever? Like
Yeah,
not.
yeah, it was a whole thing, low key. But
That's tragic,
we got
dude.
our bread. So.
Yeah, okay, that's what fucking matters. Fucking
Gas, bro. You know.
No,
You
yeah,
need that gas
fucking-
money. That's all that matters, really.
fucking like fucking regarding like y'all where y'all came from. Like, how do you think that it like inspired y'all to make music or make the type of music that y'all make?
Just exploring other genres, especially like again, like seeing the grind scene and like seeing what grind's about, Mint's about. You know, I just always thought it was pretty inspiring. Whether you're talking about like the problems in either this country or countries outside of here, and even just like the style of gore grind, you know, the sound of it, or just like talking like going extreme, you know,
Yeah.
like extreme imagery or whatever, titles, you know. It's just, you know, if that's your thing, and just do it, you know, if it's your thing.
Oh, yeah, I'm voting for you,
So
bro.
what inspired us?
Yeah, like what inspires you to make this kind of music? Like what drives you?
Low key,
The
honestly.
people too.
Yeah,
the
the
people.
people. So like growing up, I seen a lot of like kind of like rough shit like in the neighborhood, shit like that. So I was like, damn, you know. And then I started making black metal shit like that, and I was like, you know, just really exposed to that. Also, just like discovering new bands with my brothers. That's really what helped me and shit like that. Cause they were like, hey, listen to this band. Like they put me on with Death like a while ago when I was in like 8th grade and shit. And I was like, this is good. So then just going out to shows shit like that, doing shit with them, really like helped me out a lot.
Nice. Fucking speaking of y'all's like growing up, like fucking when you were younger, what was like the shit that kept you guys going, bro? Because like, you know, there's a bunch of young people out there watching this shit. People in the Mint scene are, as you guys already know, most likely like young as shit. You know what I mean? So anyone out there suffering, like, you know, what do you guys think has been keeping you going, like, you know, mentally and both just like physically, you know?
Friends. Surrounding yourself with good people. You know, kind of just like doing what you enjoy. Like if you have a certain hobby, whether it be music or art, like drawing and stuff, and that keeps you going, like, you know, that's good, you know. Just kind of like looking forward to the future, like with any, like, you know, if you have like an idea and you're excited for it and like just keeping you going good, you know. I mean, that's how it was for me. Like I'd always be excited for shit, you know. It's like this trip coming up, like I've been excited for this shit since for like a year, bro. Like I was not finna just like drop this, you know. Like I was gonna make sure I made it, and we did make it. So you know, you just basically guys like just look forward to what you enjoy, you know. Like if you have an idea for it and you see it going somewhere, you know. Especially like a thing I said, if you got friends and you're gonna start something, if nobody will hype you up, your friends will. They'll always be there. If you got good friends, you know, if you got like good people you surround yourself with, they'll be there if no one else will.
Honestly, yeah, hell yeah, real shit. What you, bro?
Basically what you said, shit, because when I started, you know, I was like low-key scared about like not being able to make it and shit like that. And then like having him, like I could send him shit, he would be like, bro, this is gas, or like tell me if it's ass or some shit like that. Like I'll be like, you know, like constructive criticism and shit like that. Having my brothers for real, like that should help me, because they would tell me like, hey bro, like, you know, you gotta get on it, like practice shit like that. That should help. Also having like a supportive girlfriend for real, like that shit, like
For real, shout out to my girlfriend too for always supporting everything I've done.
hell yeah, bro.
Seriously, like shout out to my girlfriend recording. She's always been there day one. Like ever before Ampolla, I'd like before Ampolla started, we literally like she would always be there, like, you know, hyping me up and shit. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you good, bro. Yeah, just having my girl to tell me like, hey bro, this shit's ass, you know, like shit like that that like helps me out, or like even hyping me up, because like I could show her shit like all the time. I'll just be sending her shit like all the time,
Dude.
And like
I'm
just
sorry.
hyping me up.
Harsh criticism is what like literally drives
needed,
us
bro,
too.
for
Like it's
real.
needed,
It's
like
needed,
from
bro.
people that your loved ones or friends. You know, you
Yeah,
need
of
that harsh
course.
criticism.
I feel like it's always like the best ones from like the closest people, because then it doesn't feel too harsh. They're like actually like, you know, trying to help you like succeed and shit. But fucking like, I don't know, fucking besides all that, like what would you think that like the guy like movies or TV shows that you guys like, you know, really feel like influence the thing that you do? Like what would you think that
like,
is?
what movies are like
Yeah.
what influences? Oh, shit. Like I don't
Like,
know, a lot
do you
of
guys really incorporate that stuff, or
horror
is
movies,
it?
I guess.
Yeah? What's your favorite horror movies then?
Oh man, I don't know. There's like my favorite horror movie. That's like I don't know. I swear, if you ask any like horror fan that, I don't feel like they would be able to answer, because I don't know. There's a lot of like I mean, I love like old school horror movies. Like, I mean, everyone knows Halloween, you know, or like House of a Thousand Corpses. House of a Thousand Corpses. That's my. I forgot. That is my one of my favorite horror movies, if not my favorite horror movie, bro. House of 1,000 Corpses. Like the cinematography, just everything about it is just, in my opinion, so great. Like I fucking love that movie. I don't know why I didn't think about that, but yeah.
Oh yeah, what was for you, bro?
Well, growing up, it was like classic shit, like Stephen King shit, and then when I was like getting into mints and shit like that, I would look for like gore photos, shit like that, try to get my shit up. So I would watch a lot of gore films, you know, like the snuff.
Like which ones?
Faces of Death is really good. I sampled that shit a lot. I forgot. Guinea Pig is good. Like all those like Japanese like horror films.
Dude, yeah, Japan has a lot of influence for Ampolla, to be honest. Like with the Japan grind scene and stuff like that, Japanese horror movies and shit. Like those guys go to the extreme.
Dude, no, Japanese horror movies are fucking crazy, dude. Is there anything that comes to mind when you think of it?
It's like inspirational.
It's hella inspirational.
Yeah.
I just recently sampled Hellraiser and
yeah.
so that shit was like, bro, watching that shit as a kid, like it creeped me out, but like it's fucking dope. Like that shit really inspired me, bro.
Fucking speaking of like bands and shit like that, like what kind of bands would you think like inspired y'all's music or like drove y'all to like really be the kind of people that you are today?
Definitely. I mean, the ones off the top of my head, like Hypermesis, Putrid Stew, Sophia Cautery, MX.
Shout out to MX.
Yeah,
Santi.
Shout out Santi. I love that guy. Thank you for doing vocals.
Yes,
I love you.
If y'all weren't there yesterday, y'all missed out.
You guys missed it yesterday. You guys fucking missed out. Chainsaw Emasculation is always going to be tight, you know. I love our brothers from Coachella Valley. Can't wait to do more shit with them in the future. But yeah, Casket Mush, Dahmer. I fucking love Dahmer. Yeah, that's for Ampolla's inspiration, yeah.
What for you, bro?
Really like Casket Mush, Bodily Stew, a bunch of death metal bands too, like Necrophage, shit like that, Spawn of Possession. I'm trying to think what else. These guys too, low key, they inspired my ass. Fucking, I don't even know. There's a bunch of shit, low key. Yeah, pretty much like Casket Mush, Bodily Stew was really what like drove me to do this shit. Just this genre. Yeah.
And what drove you guys to this type of music in general? You know, like I feel like not many people, like even they'll listen to like some kind of like, you know, mainstream metal song and they'll be like, oh, like what the fuck is this? But like for y'all, like what was it that was like, oh, like, you know, this is for me?
Just how extreme it could get, you know, especially with whether the topic would be about like the real life horrors, you know, like in, you know, this country or again like other countries, you know, that people have to live with on a day-to-day basis, unfortunately. And I feel like, you know, if you put that with music and like actually like show the real horrors of life, it's like, I think that's really like important, you know, to me at least. I just love the, like, you know, the fact that, you know, you just couldn't really care, you know, what other people think about it, if it's too extreme for other people, you know, or if people are not going to fuck with it, you know. Everyone has their own cup of tea, so, but these genres are definitely like my favorite because of like how much more open you can be about it.
What about you, bro? Like, what's your favorite part about this whole music genre?
Probably the pingy snare, low key. That shit, like low key, like it hit that part of my brain. So like, I really fucked that shit. Cranked up all my snares, shit like that.
You feel like that, yeah.
Also, just it being extreme, like seeing Last Days of Humanity, shit like that. Like all the early gore grind was like really what drove me to do this shit for real.
Yeah, fucking. Speaking about like the fucking like, you know, scenes, values and shit like that. Like, what are your guys' thoughts on what's going on nowadays with all? Because like I don't know if y'all know that. No, like I'm talking about in general. Like, you know, because I don't know if y'all know this. I don't know if anyone knows this, but there's been like protests going on in LA for like the past 2 weeks for what's been going on.
Yeah, you told me about.
Yeah,
this.
bro.
You
like,
sent me literally a fucking video
no,
about it.
dude, it's crazy.
Like, what the media won't cover it or whatever.
Yeah,
that's pretty fucked up. It's basically, I don't know. It sounds like they're kind of just silencing, just like people if they're not like covering it. You know, they're not showing. I don't know what's happening.
And Juan, yo, so phone dead, but what we was talking about earlier, bro, like, so like just seeing morals and shit, what's been going on, like, what does that make you all feel like, you know, like how do y'all feel about everything that's been going on?
I think it's very important that people are protesting about all the shit that's been happening here. I mean, I feel like we just got some really fucked up leaders, you know?
No, for real.
Like, that's so fucking lame, bro. Like, all these people, you know, saying all these stupid-ass fucking, like, you know, laws and rules and shit and just, like, what you should, you know, believe in or whatever. It's so lame.
What do you think, bro?
I don't fuck with ICE, bro. ICE is fucked up, bro. Like, there's a lot of...
Pretty common sense. Fuck ICE, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of, like, hardworking people. There's people with, like, some families that are like thriving off each other, bro. And like, it's really fucked up to know that they're able to strip these people away from like their families that are working real hard. Like, it's people, and like these people won't know it until it's them.
It's just,
you know,
it's causing fear everywhere, you know, like families are scared, understandably, you know. It's like, you know, it sucks to live in fear, you know, like that's fucking bullshit, you know. And I mean, props to the people that like actually like rise up, you know, and like protest, are not scared, you know, like going out there just like, you know, again, like protesting and just like speaking up, you know, and like shouting in front of their faces, you know, like they don't give a fuck, like they don't give a fuck, you know, shouting in nice faces and stuff, and like good for them, you know, like those guys, they got balls, you know. All those people.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out all the strong people.
Fighting ice, bro.
For real.
Real good, bro.
Like retaliate, man.
Okay, speaking of like seeing values and shit like that, what are Ampolla's values? Like when you think about what Ampolla stands for, what Ampolla means, like what does that mean to y'all?
I think it means that not to be scared to talk about certain topics, whether it be like normalized violence and like corruption in other countries, and like what people have to go through on a day-to-day basis, you know, like you know, not to worry about, you know, being censored, you know, or just like worried about, you know, what other people might think, or even like scared of just like the horrible people in general, you know, I guess. Like all that normalized crime out there, I think it should be talked about more. And you know, it's an unfortunate thing that people have to deal with on a day-to-day basis, you know.
Yeah, no,
but I understand why people are low-key like worried about talking about stuff like that, you know. But basically, I guess, yeah, meaning brain fart. We stand for just like, I guess, free to talk about anything, like, you know, not worried about, I guess, backlash if it's something good, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
What about for you, bro? What does like Ampolla or DXM like mean to you?
Shit. Yeah, kind of the same thing. It's just like describing and like writing music about how normalized all these obscene like events are. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of fucked up shit going on, and growing up, like even since 2000s, bro, like it's all normalized. You know what I mean? And a lot is like desensitized to these kids, and these kids are learning very fucked up shit. So it's just kind of bringing light to it, you know what I mean? Bringing light to the fact that it's normalized, right? But that don't mean it's a good thing, you know what I mean? So it's a bunch of shit. Yeah.
Freedom of speech, basically. You know, just being able to talk about whatever without any, you know, worry about like what you could get back from it.
Are there any of those things that you guys want to like bring the light to that you feel like don't get talked about?
Yeah, like I just said, for, you know, just like normalized violence out, you know, especially like Mexico, even Guatemala, like, you know, or like any other of those like countries out there, you know, like that deal with normalized crime and violence. You know, it's like, I feel like it's not talked a lot about here, because what is dying? Oh, I feel it's like a lot. Obviously, like the stuff that's been going on here with ICE and stuff is being like majorly talked about, and that's totally like understandable. Like keep fucking talking about that, you know. Even shit that's going on like, you know, Palestine and shit, you know, like never stop talking about it, you know. But yeah, I just think that stuff, what we're like talking about in our songs and stuff, should be talked about more here, you know, like what people like, even like our culture have to deal with out there, you know. We like, some of us have family out there, you know, like
especially with like you guys are heavy on narco themes. Even like people like joke about that all the time.
Yeah,
but,
so
like,
we
know,
don't.
It's like a real thing that happens.
The thing with us, the imagery we use, like I don't ever use like, you know, real cartel shit like on like our album covers. I mean, we never glamorized, you know, the cartel in any way or form. Like we don't support any of that shit, you know. On our recent album, on the cover, it's actually like a resistance group. Basically, it's not a cartel. It's like people retaliating against the cartel, you know. Why did I just lose my train of thought? Yeah, we don't think it's like an aesthetic, you know, the narco life. Like I just think that shit's kind of just like lame, you know.
It's kind of corny.
It is corny. Like, bro, like you're literally like supporting people that have like done horrible things to people, dude, you know,
especially like in Mexican fucking culture, dude. Like everyone's always trying to be like some kind of narco or something.
And here's the thing, you know? The inspiration we got for doing like talking about subjects like that is definitely from MX, because they once they started, you know, getting like big, they started talking about shit like that too. And I thought that was inspiring to me, because I've never seen any other like gore grind or mince band talk about those topics. So I'm like, fuck it, I feel like there should be other bands that do the same thing, you know, like really spread that word out. And I guess this genre, you know, since I'm a big fan of this genre and just wanted to bring that subject in here as well. So I feel like, you know, those guys, well, Santi was a big inspiration. Santi and SIE, I fucking love you guys. Those guys basically like inspired Ampolla.
Oh yeah. Fucking closing thoughts. If there is like really anyone out there listening to any sort of like going through any sort of like rough patch in their life where they feel like they're alone, you know, they feel like no one's got them, like, you know, what you guys have to say to them, because like, you know, especially nowadays with like how everything's going with the economy and like, you know, this fucking government and everything, like, you know, what do you guys got advice for them?
A lot of us are all in it together. You know, there are people that you could reach out to, like that people you don't even know, you know, like you try to make friends, you know, just talk to people, you know, like conversate. There will be people that will be there to support you, you know, and just if you have hobbies, just keep doing them. Don't give up, because like you could really build like your talent, you know, by doing whatever it is, you know, whether it be drawing or music, you know. I mean, that's with us, you know, we be going through that same shit, and the only thing that keeps me driving, and I don't know, probably you too, is just the art, the music, and the homies that are like surrounding us, you know, with like, you know, the love and like the support, you know, and just building something, you know. It's really important, and that's what keeps me going, and it should keep other people going, whatever their hobbies are.
What for you, bro? Like, what keeps you going and shit?
Pretty much just like knowing that my music's getting heard and shit like that, like knowing that everything's being appreciated, you know, get my message out there and shit like that, and that shit should help everybody out, you know. That shit really does. Pushing shit out there and having good people to like, you know, like support you, like you're not actually alone, you know. As much as you feel like you're alone, you're not alone, you know what I mean? And there's moments in your life where you feel like you are alone, but eventually like you're gonna grow up and you're gonna keep living, you're gonna actually get that, you know, you're gonna get that support. And as much as you feel like it's not there, it's actually there, you know?
Everyone has the strength to do so.
Exactly, bro.
You know, you could be at the lowest point of your fucking life with whatever it may be, but like you can like fight it, you know. You just have to really look and find something that would help, like what you're good at, you know, like find something you're good at. Yeah, art, you know, just something.
Yeah.
Like anything, bro. Like,
fucking well, that was Ampolla, guys. Fucking any closing words, anything like that?
Do shoutouts.
Yeah, shoutouts. Go ahead.
Shoutouts. First of all, shoutouts to my girlfriend for being here, helping me on this trip with the merch and stuff, and you know, just overall supporting.
Viva la raza on God.
For real, bro. Always. And shout out to the homies back at home, Seb and Demas. Shout out to my brother Miles for always supporting me too. Shout out to Onyx, bro, for fucking coming with me on this trip and helping me out, bro. I couldn't have done this shit without him. Legit, like this whole trip, like, yeah. But yeah, basically, shout out to those guys. Shout out to my mom too, and my dad.
yeah, shout out to my parents too. Shout out to my girl, man. She for real helped me, bro. She had the balls to come out here. Not the balls, but you know, she for real did though. She for real made it through the 1,800 miles and shit like that. She's been supporting me forever. Shout out DXM, shout out my brother, all of my brothers, fucking Olin, Elijah, my little brother, and my parents for real. Shout out Mason's ass, bro, because if not, I wouldn't have, you know, came out here unless I said yes.
Glad to have y'all out here, bro.
Seriously,
yeah, bro.
Thank you. Shout out to you as well for helping me set up these shows, bro. Like, literally, you literally got it all, bro. Like the, you know, set up a show, bro. Like you're fucking like talented as fuck.
I just try.
No, we all do, bro. Yeah. Also, shout out to Santi for doing vocals for us yesterday, or anyone else.
Big shout out, Santi.
Yeah, for anyone that helped us yesterday. I'm excited to come back here and play with those guys again, and you know, see y'all, you know, and just hopefully one day, like I could just like actually like live out here, you know.
Yeah, no,
I want to live out here really bad.
That's the goal. That's the goal.
Mm-hmm.
Any last one for you?
Yeah, I want to live out here, bro. This shit's tough as fuck, bro. Tired of being in Chicago,
Yeah,
bro.
no, it could get pretty like just draining and boring. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Oh yeah. Well, fucking
Thank
glad
you
to
for
have y'all
interviewing
out,
us.
of course, bro. Fucking hopefully y'all see y'all again for real. What the fuck?
Bro.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Anyways, bro, shout out y'all, bro. Especially if you stuck this long, bro. Love y'all. All right. Peace.